Hello guys, welcome back to Tech Stack Insider. In today's video, we are going to talk about Project Cafe, that is data labeling. Okay, so before we start, this project pays 19.50 per hour. That's in dollars. Okay, that's approximately $20 per hour. Okay, so you'll be asking, what is this project about? So, Crowdgen is trying to train an AI model that can, listen to your voice, okay, and then transcribe it into text. So, how they do that is that they give you an image. So, we are going to examine the image and then make a recording, an audio recording of you describing everything you see in that image. Do you understand? Now, if you look at my screen, I've gone to the project page for you, and I know by now everybody is getting this project because I don't know, they massively need workers on this project, so everybody is going to see this on your dashboard. So, how are you going to go about it? Okay, that's what I'm explaining to you. Okay, now if your accent is not according to the location you chose, you are not go- you are not going to do well in this job. That's for sure. Okay. Now, this job needs, a direct US accent because they're going to check the fluency of the accent, how you talk. Okay. That's how they're going to use it to train the AI model to talk like someone in the United States. Do you understand? Now, if I apply for the project, we are going to be doing some processes. That's to apply for the job, to do some certain quizzes, and then to do government ID verification and everything. You understand? So once you know about the job, if you see this, just click on try again. Alright? If you see this, just click on try again. So as I was saying, you're going to complete your government ID and then also your tax compliance. Note your tax compliance. Don't make mistakes with your tax compliance. The name and address and SSN should match. Now, on this page, you see that there will be some processes that you have to do. I've already done some. This is just an agreement form that you need to accept. And then the second one is an English comprehension test. This is what I'm going to do with you. Okay. This comprehension test is not difficult. It's not difficult. It's just like them asking you some English sentences and ask you to, like, they will give you English sentences and then they'll ask you to uh, click on choose the option that they are asking. Okay, let's say they're giving you some story, some short story, and then they'll ask you what happened here, what happened here. It's just like you reading and then you answering questions that are going to give you. You understand? So at first, when I was doing this, I thought it was the old-fashioned way of assessing people in English. That's when you're going to listen to an audio and then key in what you hear. But in this version, they are going to leave you some questions and then ask you, some um, stories. I mean, yeah, I could call it stories, yes. Some stories, and then we are going to be asked what happened, what happened, what happened, all these kind of questions here. So this thing that I was setting was for the previous, the old-fashioned English assessment. I didn't know that it was different from this one, so I was just trying to set up the document that I was going to use to share information between my phone and then my laptop. Okay, so you can do that with Google Documents. So if you have the Google Documents on your phone and you have on your laptop, you just type it, create a new document and type, it will appear on your laptop. So I'm just trying to use it to transfer information from my phone to my laptop. So at some point I noticed that that's not what we need, so I had to I had to stop using it. So moving forward, we went to the the test. Okay, now this how it looks like. Okay, you're going to see some lines of questions. Yeah, you have to read the passage and then choose the correct answer according to the options they gave you. Right. So what I did was that I downloaded AI model for my phone. I downloaded ChatGPT, I downloaded Grok, I downloaded DeepSeek, and then the last one was ChatGPT, Grok, DeepSeek. Yes, I think these three. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take a picture on your phone. If you're using iPhone, just take a picture. Okay. Now the iPhone gives you option for you to copy the text, so you can copy the text, or you can just put the image itself into the AI model. Three of them. Put it one by one. Open ChatGPT, put it there. Open Grok, put it there. Open DeepSeek, put it there. Open Gemini, put it there. Okay. Now run all of them. So you will see that if they all choose the same answer, then the answer you are going to choose is probably correct. That's what I was doing. But I read to a part that I made a mistake, that I used only one model that gave me a wrong answer while the others didn't give me an answer. So for that part I made a mistake and recorded wrong. Okay. So the same procedure for this one. Take a picture on your phone, move it to AI models like ChatGPT and DeepSeek and Grok or Gemini. Okay, so that's how I was using to answer these questions. So I think this was the second question that I had to answer. Okay, and the options, the use of traditional materials is preferred over modern techniques is in construction. That's based on the script I read above. Okay, so we're going to use the options: option A, option B, option C, option D. So for this one, the answer is option B. Okay, now let's carry on with this one and let's take a picture, go and then use it on our phone and get back here and then answer the question. Yes, so notice I got this one wrong and then they gave me the answer below. So the question I chose was the answer I chose was wrong. So now let's check the real answer. So if you scroll down, you see that the real answer was B instead of it was C instead of B. Okay. So let's carry on and move on to the next one. Okay, so just like what I was saying, you take a picture. You take a picture and then you go to your AI models and put them in. So this part is just 8 questions, and then the pass percentage I need to get was 75%. So if you get 80 and above, you passed. Okay. So just like how I was doing it, this one too, you take a picture, send it to AI models, paste them in it so that it will generate the answer for you. If all the AI models give you the same answer, that means that that particular answer is correct. So take my hand, join the army of the shadows. Going harder, we are more than numbers, standing in this shade. Going louder, we are all one color, standing in the way. Join the army of the shadows. Join the army of the shadows. Join the army of the shadows. Shadows, shadows. Join the army of the shadows. Join the army of the shadows. Going harder. We are more than numbers, standing in their shade. Going louder. Okay, so let's do, yes, so I think this is the last part that we need to. Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying out its prayer. Why are we so ashamed to be alive? Break the chains and our freedom's ours to take. So now you can see that we've passed the test. Okay, the English proficiency test status is what we're going to do. Okay, so we passed the comprehension, so we are going to English for proficiency. Now, what is the English proficiency that we're going to do? So with this part, they are going to allow you to record yourself describing an image that you are going to see. That's the main purpose of this test. Now, this is the most important and then the most difficult part compared to the previous one. So, the way we are going to go about this is that if you are from the United States, you don't have any problem. Okay, if you are from the US, you can just, you can just use your normal, accent to just start recording it. So you click on start recording, talk about what you see in the image, and then send it. You don't need to precisely say everything. You just want to get your accent fluency. Okay, how fluent is your accent? That's what they need to get. That's what they need to see. So if you are from the US, this one is a big touch for you. But if you are from a different country, okay, so I'm going to show you a way you can go about this. If you're from a different country, What you're going to do now is that you're going to save the image or screenshot it. Okay, screenshot the image. Screenshot the image and then go to your AI models. Like I use Gemini because Gemini is good in photo description.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying out
And
its praise.
you paste the image here. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy the description that they gave you in the test. So in the test, they gave you some form of instructions that you need to abide with. Okay, you just have to type that instruction here and then run the AI model. So it's going to So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy the image that the text that was generated from the AI model. Okay.
Look behind your back. Chase a light when the world is getting dark.
So now this is the test. You just copy it and then go back to our test.
Join
Okay.
the army of the shadows. Going harder. We are more than numbers.
So you are going to open Microsoft Flipcam. Okay. Now what is Microsoft Flipcam is a video editor. Okay. In every Microsoft or any computer, any Windows computer, it's a free tool that is used to watch edit your videos. So in this editor, we have some free AI models that speak. So if you need AI models that can talk, make voiceovers, this software is the best.
This
Now,
image shows a classic urban street scene. In the foreground, a prominent yellow taxi cab.
Go to your search. Just search for Microsoft Flipcam. Now, when it pop up, open it and then choose text to text to speech. Okay, that's what we are going to choose, text to speech. Now if you click on it, choose Ava as your AI model. So as I was saying, you are going to download the audio. Okay, find a way to send it to your phone, mobile device, or any other device you have. So the idea is that you're going to play the audio aloud in maximum volume. Play it loud. Now you're going to use your laptop to record the audio. So you can use your AirPod or any mic. If you have portable mic, you can use it. So you're going to make the AirPod listen to the audio whilst you are recording in the test. So after you are done recording, okay, you have to analyze and then submit. That's simply what you're going to do. Okay. So thank you again. Thank you once more.